Hello and welcome to another video. So, today I have another speedrun of the Eye of the Gatelord mission, the final story mission on Venus.
The more we learn about the Vex, the more I understand why our exo-friend is so worried about them. During the collapse, they transformed the planet Mercury into a machine in days. They would have spread to every planet if the Traveler hadn't stopped them. We need to get into the Black Garden. We need a Gatelord's head.
So as I say, this is the final story mission on Venus, but there are two more side missions to do, which I'll do them after this. So this is the Eye of the Gatelord. I have to kill a Gatelord, claim his head, and you'll notice immediately, I'm back on my Warlock, and I'm not using Azure Sparrow for once. I'm using the Timebreaker. The reason for this is I can sustain its boost without making it blow up, keeping it the same speed as the Azure Sparrow, and it's got more durability, which is something that I really need for this mission. However, future missions I will be going back to the Azure Sparrow, just because it's better. It turns more, unlike this one. I would say, if you just boost until you hear either the first or second beep, and then stop boosting, overall, your speed stays the same as about Azure Sparrow, but you don't blow up your Timebreaker.
I can use it to get into their network.
Because it is a Timebreaker, there are more Sparrow-related resets, just because it's so awkward to control. Here I got a little bit lucky. The Minotaurs didn't spawn for some whatever reason, so I didn't complain. And here I'm not rushing, just because it can softlock. It was actually an area which commonly soft-locked, so I didn't particularly rush through that, because if I went any faster it would have probably soft-locked and I'd have to restart the entire mission, which I didn't want to do. So yeah, I'm just going through here, boosting away on my Timebreaker. I crash a little bit there, don't worry about it. Past the area of the Vault of Glass, through here, into where we went for the last mission, but we go a bit further into the area. So I boost over here and I just try and take as little hits as possible throughout this entire section. Unfortunately, the Hobgoblins got quite a good few hits, especially this one. That one got a right hit. Already on fire, so I was already thinking about just stopping now. However, I managed to get through the end without taking too many hits, using the bumpers here to help get around there at full boost. Past the Hydra and past the gates there. So we've just got one more enemy filled section, and here it lands kind of awkwardly and flips, but it manages to land on the underside thing, so I can keep going there. That's the two final Hobgoblins into this spawn, where I'll throw an Axion Bolt, and I get to killing with my multi-tool. Now I'm using the multi-tool just because it's so effective at killing Vex. It's a one-hit kill when I get the critical hit, even on Hobgoblins, which is why I use it over weapons like the Bad Juju. And it was enough to give me my super for the boss fight, so not to worry.
Here we go.
This I'm also using a Swordbreaker. Instead of the Found Verdict, just to give it a shot. I do end up losing half a second because I forget that it's not full auto. But I realise quickly enough. So I just kind of wait behind here for it to spawn. Hit it with the Nova Bomb. Using Angry Magic and the split projectiles, it's the highest amount of damage for it. And then all the enemies spawn.
Nice work. This better get us into the Black Garden. Let's go get our key for the Queen.
So I just jump up here and get out of the way of the remaining Hobgoblins to show my gear and spec. So I'm using the Multi-Tool, Swordbreaker, Hunger of Crota, Deathsinger Armor, and the Obsidian Mind. with a full armor, full recovery warlock to help me get through the middle area of this mission on the Sparrow. So there we are, 24 kills. 3 minute 56 for the Eye of the Gate Lord. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.